I'll just...
Up on the grid as they wait for the lights to go out. The revs are building. Let's go racing.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now.
Welcome to Div 1, second last round, season 14. Here at Alsace, here with us bringing the great race tonight is Dodgy, Zeddy, and Luck goes my way. Welcome, boys.
Hey Dale, yes, thanks for that intro. We are here at Alsace Village for the penultimate round of Wheel to Wheel season 14. We have a big lucky dip tonight in comms, taking his cherry and also fighting our other commentator. What a doozy of a pair these pair are. For the Div 2 title, we've got Luck Goes My Way. How are you, Lucky?
I'm well, gents. Thanks for having me tonight. Look forward to a good race tonight. It's a tricky little track we've got here tonight, so yeah, should be cracking racing.
Absolutely, and your sparring partner in the Div 2 champs at the moment, I think he might just be ahead if I recall from the leaderboard, is Zeddy. Zeddy, how are you, big fella?
Yeah, scared, nervous, and really excited tonight. Like, Lucky and I had an amazing race earlier this evening, and yeah, just can't wait to do comms with him, and hopefully we can keep the fighting on track.
Yeah, well, let's see how we go. We might as well get these guys kicked off straight away. There is no quali, so Zeddy, if you want to let them know. We are starting tonight's grid in the finishing order of race 3 last week. So it's a direct correlation to last week's race.
Yeah, very interesting way. I've never seen this happen for Wheel to Wheel. So yeah, like whoever thought of this idea, it was very, yeah. How did you find it, Lucky?
Well, I thought it was not too bad. Obviously, being a front-wheel drive car, as I was, dude. Yeah, somewhere near the front was always going to be handy for me. But yeah, if I remember correctly, I think we've got Goat coming off pole. Is that correct, Doc?
I believe it is. It'll be Goat followed by Seckers, or was it Seckers last week? I can't remember.
Can't remember. Was it Seconds or Zoo? Was one of them? I know the damn boys were up.
I think
Last-
Seckers was back a bit last week, actually. But anyway, I digress. We're soon going to find out.
Pretty sure
There you
Goat,
go.
Goat, Tombo, Sekis, Scooter, Zoo. Who should we jump on board with?
Oh, look, let's try Nux in the Fezzer. How's that going to start?
Yeah, Fat Fez is an absolute animal off the line.
Okay, here we go. We're up to 3, 4, and the 5th light is up. Oh, they're off. And yeah, Nux has picked up a position straight away there. He's into 5th. He's one behind Seckers, who's lost out to Scooter.
Oh, 3.
Oh,
Zoo just didn't get off the line at all.
We got
Zoo
through
and
there,
Tombo
though.
didn't get off the line.
and that pack blasts up that hill. It looks like we might be a few too wide down into this really banked corner up the hill here, this right-hander.
Absolute chaos at the moment, but boys keeping it clean.
Sekis made a move on Tombo there. Apex is hanging around up in 6th already, starting in 9th.
Oh, Tombo giving Seconds a bit of a nudge there. No room.
They are all over the shop here, these cars. I don't know where to look. They're 2 wide, 3 wide, back to single file. They're all trying to get that inch.
I thought they had more than an inches. But yeah, as we go, Goat's just slowly pulling away from this pick, and Nux and Seconds just going hammer and tong, just door to door racing. What great racing those guys are.
And they've got Apex there right behind them too. I know that Alpha has a bit of longevity in its tyres. It's a bit too powerless to survive it by itself. But if Apex can stay in that group, even if he's mid-pack with good slip, I'll be watching out for him at the end of the race.
I think they're all there. So Oil just rammed Zoo, that rammed CCH, that rammed Top. So everyone's just in this tight little group.
Oh, Apex into the grass up the hill.
Everyone wide, yeah.
I think he
That's not gonna
survived.
help.
I think he survived that. Sekis isn't close enough to make the
Flashing
move.
the lights too.
Oh, Pup goes for a big lunge.
That's where the interest is, though.
Oh,
Championship
Someone's
wise,
out wide there.
Pup
Was
and
that?
Oil and that. They're
Corbin,
very
let's-
close in the championship.
Oh, we'll bring a replay and see what's going on here.
I
So
think
we're
that
on
was
board.
Corbin.
On board with Corbin at the moment.
Now in 10th.
Yeah, CJ a bit wide through there, through the right-hander, and then just on my screen there was, you could fit a motorbike between them, so a bit of lag maybe.
I noticed in 9th, Corbin's right up the clacker now of Oily, who is in that Sirocco. How did that go for you, Lucky, in race 1 with the mediums on? How are those front wheel tyres?
Look, you've got to nurse it a bit to get the full 9 laps out of it. Maybe he'd want to be using a higher gear than preferred, just in these early laps, just to get himself to the end.
Oh, Tombo and Scooter are having a ding-dong battle there as they're coming around the left-hander side by side. Tombo just tried to sneak it up the inside of the Porsche, but missed out.
Where is Scooter having a battle? Apex and Seconds in for P5 though, but as Apex looks on the inside. I'm sorry, Apex Sex looks on the inside, but I think it's got it wrong there. Jeez, everyone's just battling for pace, but you know, talking about championships, it's all about that pointing in. We've got the person who's currently sitting in 2nd place, Goat, leading the field, and Seconds in P6.
Seckers and Apex, I think, again, will be the ones to watch towards the end. But Goat has been doing a metric buttload of practice this week trying to make that AMG get around here on its tyres. So I'm interested to see what he can pull off.
Seconds is already nearly 5.5 seconds behind. It's going to be a tall order, especially with the colour of drivers that you have between him and the lead. To do that for the next remaining 6 laps, That is a tall order.
I mean,
Great.
he's
There's a bit of
also
a
he was also
train
a second
here
off the
behind
pace as well.
Scooter. Starting to form.
Oh, Scooter, yeah, well, I think we should jump on that bottle. Good pickup, lucky for P2. Tombo is all over the back of Scooter here.
Yeah, Nux in the Ferrari showing good early pace, but speaking to him earlier, he's a bit worried about tyre life as well. That mid-engine Ferrari, it's obviously pretty quick out of corners, but yeah, seems to wear the tyres a bit faster than some.
Did you see a massive drop because you were battling a lot with Baker in Div 2? Did you see any performance drop with Baker being the Ferrari?
Yeah, the problem with the front-wheel drive versus the Ferrari is he's strong where I'm weak, and it was a bit vice versa there too. So where I was strong, he was a bit slow, and yeah, it's hard to make the move here fairly. So yeah.
Tombo's finding that out right now with Scooter.
Yeah, so I can say.
Oh, this is getting so much room, so much respect between them. But this is bringing in Nux quick smarter. They both didn't take the optimal line going through the big banky boy. Comes to his braking zone. I think Scooter just broke a touch late there. Tombo looking on the inside, gets on the power, gets him in the Scooter there. Scooter says, "No, I'm here, mate. Get out of my way."
He's just on the wrong side.
Scooter holds on, but it's bringing in Nux. Nux is bringing up two tenths in that little sector there.
It's going to be saving Nux's tyres too, because he's going to be watching these guys. He's going to be rolling out a bit early, and he's going to be using their slip. So I think he'll be saving a bit of tyre back there.
And Tombo is all over the back of Scooter there.
Yeah, we just saw this all through Div 2. You get the run up the inside, but it's just left, right all the way. So it's switchback city. It just does it. It's just so hard to make it stick.
Yeah, absolutely, and you'll notice people are trying to take different lines too, just trying to get that slight advantage. And different drivetrains, they seem to perform better with sort of narrow or wider entries. And I think up here
Very
turn
wide. Here
three,
we go. Tombo, look, eventually gets that pass done on Scooter. Scooter running a little bit wider, can open the door for Nux. Scooter's going to have the inside line. Nux have to back off the throttle as he does, and let Scooter go through. So Tombo picking up Scooter, and Scooter just dropping in place.
Oh, here we go. He's got the nose. He's getting the job done. Scooter finds himself down in fourth now.
I don't know, Scooter.
Oh, he's holding on.
He's still there. He's still there.
Look at these two behind him, Seckers and Apex.
Scooter holds it.
Scooter.
Seckers has got Apex.
Did you get that on? Did you get that on stream there, Dale?
The Seckers on Apex.
Yep.
We'll try. We'll see if we can go for a replay. Yeah, he's kind of already up the inside on the right-hander. Yeah, I got there too late. Sorry, guys. Oh, Apex, I think at the end of that replay, kind of right up the rear of Seckers into that corner as well.
Well, Tombo's Pup's gone a bit deep there and goes off the track at the hairpin, just after the big banky boy there. So Pup unfortunately breaking a little bit late there and losing 2 spots.
He's getting passed by the medical car there. Good to see Corbin up in the 8th spot. Squiddy also making a return in 10th spot, beating out Oily in that Volkswagen at the moment. Doing a great job.
Nux had a little bit of an excursion onto the grass going up the hill, which dropped him back from Scooter into the clutches of Seckers now. So this second to, 6th battle is just full on.
Oh, Seckers is off.
Seckers is wide.
No, it's going to open the door. Zug actually, his teammate's going to... teammate's way behind as well. His teammate's going to give him a bump. Seckers, because losing a little bit of concentration because runs a little bit wide.
Nux is trying again on Scooter. He's on the inside.
Yeah, look at that drive out there. Look at the drive out of the Ferrari. Well done. What a move for P3 there. Well done, Nux.
Yeah, where it lacks in top end, it definitely makes up for it in exit speed. That's for sure.
And then just on defensive, just noting that Scooter's just a little bit strong coming out of the corner, being in that Porsche beat Ferrari. It's a typical match made in heaven, but yeah, it's close nose to tail racing, great driving.
Just for reference, like Seckers has had an awesome season. I think he's pretty much almost got the season locked up for Div 1. Is that the first time I've seen him come off of his own accord this whole season? He's been Mr. Consistent all season. I haven't really seen him come off. It's a rarity at the moment.
He's had a few moments in the Honda as well. So, Seckers, yes, is Mr. Consistent, you know, leading the Div 1 championship, but it's actually really closer than what everyone thinks it is. Like, driving the Honda for the very first half of the season, Goat actually had a little bit of a lead coming into the mid-season break. Yes, he's been Mr. Consistent in the McLaren. Like, the McLaren is an absolute amazing car. That's how I've caught up one deficit to Lucky.
Good to hear you say it, Tate.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, it's a great car. But like, you know, we both Seckers, I lost a bit of ground to both the Bang It boys because both, I think, Lucky went to the Volkswagen. You should have gone to the Merc, but that's I'm happy you did it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, both.
We can have this conversation privately,
but Goat and Lucky both had the
Apex
Super
and
Big.
Scooter.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the points now. It's
Big
Apex
time
nearly
there.
gets Nux as well.
It's about 126 points, like if my maths is correct, between first and second in the championship at the moment. But I do believe there's another drop round to be taken out of that. So it'll be interesting coming into the last round next week to see where we're at.
So again, coming into the last part of this race, that little Alpha has a bit more tyre left on it, and it's now going to make its presence known.
The Alpha is Gran Turismo's version of a hovercraft when it comes to tyre wear. It apparently doesn't touch the ground at all and doesn't wear them much. So,
That's why it takes 5 laps to warm them up, though.
yeah,
They're so cold at the start.
Yes.
Apex goes around the outside of Nux and gets done, moved up in P3.
But in saying that, I still love that Group 4 Alpha. It's one of my favourite cars to drive in this league setup.
It is a very smooth car to drive. It feels wonderful. I just wish it had a bit more power.
Oh yeah, you're running it now. After getting it passed on from Dale.
Correct.
Yeah, I kept the seat warm for him. We were lucky that we got it for the first half where Group 4s had more points on offer. So we tried to make as much use of that as we could.
So the Alpha's pulling away from Nux. He's got Tombo in front. Tombo, one of our resident controller drivers who he's still got enough tyre to pull this off. 2 more laps. I'm impressed with how much tyre Tombo's got left there. So it'll be interesting to see if Apex can catch him.
He'll be feeling vulnerable.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was 5.1 seconds behind Goat at the start of the previous lap. It's now 3.7 to Goat. Sorry, that's Tombo's time here. But yeah, his hand over fist is easily gaining on Tombo. Tombo's going to be very vulnerable here.
And the 2 other people that are going to be very, very vulnerable to Seckers is Knuckles and Scooter as well. Those boys are chewing up their fronts like it's freaking a fat man with Macs.
Well, Apex is going onto the grass.
No!
Commentators cursed. Remember, Apex wasn't me, it was Dale. Remember, we say on you, but it was Dale that said that. So just remember that.
No, it's karma. We were all due to drive the Alpha in his first season with the team, and last minute change to Porsche. Should have driven the Alpha earlier, mate.
Poor Corbin back in the Mustang that is not known for its tyre wear. And also Corbin being on controller, he's got like 1 mil of white left on that front left. It's going to be gone before he even finishes this lap, so he's going to have 2 laps on no tyre.
He's used to that, but I mean, is the Group 4 Mustang known for anything positive?
No.
Jump on board back on with Seckers. He gets an amazing run coming out of that left hand uphill. Going around, getting all that power. Scooter's probably going to let him go through. Brakes a little bit later.
Scooter's not letting anyone through.
The Scooter's
that's-
actually got the worst tyre wear out of that pack. So he's doing well to stay where he is, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that he's saying I'm a bit here. I'll give him a little bit of a nudge and go get out of my way there by seconds. But yeah, picked up a place and gonna try hunting down Nux, and I don't think he's gonna have enough tyre for Apex though. Apex has practically brand new tyres.
Yeah, not a lot between Nux and Seca's as far as tyre wear. Seca's slightly in favour there. That'd be interesting to see how easy he ranges up to the back, and if Nux makes it easy for him to get past. From experience, I'll say he won't.
Goat's times have pulled out a bit. He's been 2-minute flats for most of his laps, but laps 6 and 7 have crept out to a 2:01.5. So he is slowing quite a bit. I don't think Apex has got it in him to catch him over the next 2 laps, but it's certainly shown its tyre wear, that AMG.
Yeah, I think it's too far back. I'm with you there.
Yeah, it's definitely Goat's race to lose right now with a bit over a lap to go. The best that Apex can do is probably catch up to Tombo, but he's got to make light work of his being lighter in those tyres.
Scooters are coming under fire here from Zoo, actually. Zoo's only 4/10 in closing. So Zoo might be able to sneak up into the top 6 here as well.
Yeah, that NSX is a rocket for a GR4 as well.
Yeah, Zoo would have been right up there battling if it wasn't for... I don't know if he jumped it or just missed it, but that thing just did not get away.
It's an okay GR4 car.
Scooter has no left
tyre.
front. Yep.
Oh.
But I'm a bit shocked. I know Seca's had an excursion, but I'm a bit shocked at where he is at the moment. I expected that McLaren to be a bit further up the pointy end.
He had the excursion. Maybe he's just like, it's the first grid. Why push? Let's set myself up for race 2.
And he's actually Zoo's done a great move, overtake on Scooter for P6 there into turn 1. But I think we can jump on the battle
Tombo
for
Apex.
Oh, I had Tombo and Pup and Squid as well.
They're trying to paint.
Oh,
Apex, I think, made a move around the outside.
done.
Sorry.
If you have a chance there, Dale, I think you
CJ Squid and Oil.
Yeah. I got it. Hats off to Lucky there. You know, the Oil dead last in the Armstrong. Well, Lucky came second race 1 and race 2. So just showing the caliber of driver that we have with us. As Squid gives Pup a big shunt.
Also, not to mention that Corvette wasn't slow in the Div 2 race either. So, yeah, Youth Relic was up there in 4th, I believe, in race 2.
Yeah, he nailed it. He drove a great race 2 to get that 4th.
It's 4th or 5th, but yeah, he did well. So. The Goat was not far to go now.
Don't know who. I'm trying to find out who we jump on board with. I think the closest battle that we have is Battlefield P2, as these battling guys at the back have all split out. But it'll be interesting to see because Corbin has no front for P8. Well, I think we should quickly jump on board with Goat coming across the line here from start to finish, takes out race 1 with Humper in race 2 and Tombo coming out with P3. I think we should jump on board with P8 there, Dale. As as Pup, look at the inside of Corbin, give us a little bit of a touch there. That opens the door to Squid. It's on for these boys as they get power down. Somehow Corbin holds out for P8, Pup for P9, and Squid for P10 as Pup just says, Squid, I'm right here.
Hell of a finish for those boys.
Every point, every position, every point counts.
Yeah, look at this these times here. Who do we get with the fastest lap in that one?
Seconds, and I think if I recall,
is,
I
yep.
actually, if I think I recall, I think I went faster for once
Well, there you go. Something to rub in the team room later on.
Yeah, it's better than what we normally rub.
In saying that, so we've got a 2-minute 0.3 as the quickest on mediums, and I think most of wheel to wheel are going, how the hell did you manage that? I can barely get that on softs. So these guys, the top 5 that are all in that 2-minute flat range, hats off to you lads. That was a job well done, especially in that alpha there with Humper to get the speed out of that. I'm going to and control getting a 2-minute flat as well. Well done, lads.
Isn't it? Some of these times they didn't get a 201, Zeddy.
No, it was a 2-minute.
Yeah, no, I'm only joking.
It was 1/10 faster, I think.
There you go. Well, speaking of being faster, Dale, why don't we quickly get into those ads and get them out of the way?
Let's rock it.
I'm a gamer,
A foodie.
A boss lady. I am sporty,
outdoorsy,
outspoken. I am fashion.
I am old-fashioned.
What I am not.
Is the same.
But none of us are.
We are all individuals with unique interests, needs, and goals.
We believe that everyone should have the right to live the life they want for themselves.
Whether it be exploring the world,
Dog walking,
or binge watching their favorite show.
So instead of searching for the things that we do the same,
let's champion the things that set us apart.
because we're not innovating for disabilities.
We're innovating for individuals.
And we're back for race 2. Are we ready?
Oh, I tell you what, this is going to separate the men from the boys, this one. Dale, are we going to see 2 stops? Are we going to see 1 stops? What car's going to pull off what? Who's going to be wearing out what tyre? ZD, what do you reckon's going to happen here?
I think everyone's got the championship in the back of their mind. So they're just going to look where they are. They're going to look at the traffic in front of them, and they're going to be like, thinking of the strategy afterwards. Like I think Lucky was mirroring my strategy. If I'm correct there, Lucky. And Lucky
Might be.
not
We
there.
seem to have lost Lucky, but anyway.
There was a few fakes into the pits from both of you.
Is a reversed grid. There were. Yeah, what was funny was Lucky faking from behind. That was also fucky. Lucky. Now we've got a reverse grid. What's going to happen with Seckers and Apex at the back here?
Well, I don't know. I think it's the perfect time to start it off.
Yep, let's kick it off.
Well, that Alpha does get a good launch, so might be advantage Alpha.
We'll just wait until maybe halfway through the race where we open what tyres everyone's on, because it's a mixed bag. Unlike Tip 2 boys, where only 2 people started on softs. This
Yeah.
is a complete mixed bag.
So well, Squiddy and Oil are on softs. I'm not sure if anyone else is at the moment, but just Squiddy and Oil at the moment, and they are starting at the front.
Pups on softs.
Oh, I think we'll just wait because it really depends who you are, and you do have the option of when you're on softs, maybe at the front, to just run away with it. That has proven and do a one stop. So it'll be interesting to see. I think we should jump on board. Who? Scooter got a good
Scooter
start last
in
time.
5th. We're up to 3 lights. There's the 4th and the 5th red.
Oh,
And there we go. Nice jump there by Scooter, who got the jump over Zoo, and he's gained a couple of spots already. He'll probably lose them on this corner being on the outside. No, he's kept him. He's kept in 3rd. Corbin's stayed to the inside with a big gaggle of cars coming up behind him. Apex has had a bit of a jump. He's gone from second last. Well, he's gone up 1 spot. It's not a big jump, which is unusual for the. As he comes in.
Corbin's round.
What was that happened there with
Corbin's around. He's taken Tombo. Tombo's straightened him up.
Let's go for a replay on that.
Get a replay on that there, Dale.
Just calling out apologies to the stream. I think the volume is not matching what's happening on track. So Corbin's up here in 4th spot.
And we've lost Zoo.
Oh, Zoo was up the inside of Corbin there.
Looked like all by himself.
No, I think Zoo was up the inside. There might have been a bit of side to side there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Zoo had a massive moment as well.
Yeah, trying to recover it. Looked like he got it all out of shape. It's a shame for Zoo.
Unlucky.
And Scooter's taken an excursion into the grass and lost it. Oh no, and he's taken out Nux with it. Has Nux spun or stayed on? He's stayed on, luckily.
Do we want to catch a replay of this as well?
Place to Goat there, but he's held on to it. Yes, please.
Alright, here we go, let's see.
Replays at the moment.
So yeah, Scooter just goes wide, understeers off. Tries to save it, he's held it. Just, yeah, it's a few too many. Eventually into the fence, into the side there.
Coming through for the end of the first lap right now. I would be expecting to see Apex duck in, but you never know.
He does.
Yep, there he goes. Everyone else is staying out. We'll give you a quick run through, starting with Pup up in 1st, who's got a 2nd lead at the moment. We got Pup on softs and Squiddy on softs.
Seconds
in 3rd.
And you got Oil on softs. Yeah. Great start. His championship rival on hards. I think everyone else behind is on hards except for Humper, who pitted early.
And is now commanded on softs. Let's see what he makes up in the next 2 laps, if any, if he can get past any of these guys.
Well, this be hard. Zoo and Scooter right in front.
Zoo battling out.
Wait, was Scooter on softs as well, did we say?
Is Secker's going to do a 2-stop or is he going to go to 1?
So Scooter, so to Dale's question, Scooter is on hards, and to your question, Mark, it depends.
Right.
So again, like my fake outs was it depends on traffic. Like I was fortunate enough during my race to have space and air, and I thought, why not? Let's go for it. As I think Goat said during the Div 2 stream, as Humper looks on the inside of Zuzu, gives him the space, and Zuzu just runs a little bit wide there, and Oil Red Rover and Humper gets through for P10. As Goat said, there's only 2 tenths between the 2 strategy. As Humper goes very deep, and Scooter might reclaim. No, he doesn't. So Zoo didn't get the thing, but yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, back to the thing. Yeah, it's only 2 tenths between 2 strategies.
Yeah, no,
don't know how I could do it.
It was a good setup this week with the weather and the race distance, wasn't it? You really had to think about where you position your car and how you're going to approach it. So I think hats off to everyone this week. It's fantastic.
Tombo's in.
Oop, Tombo's in. So he's... Yep.
Pops out right in front of
That's
Scooter
a
at
big
Apex.
call for Tombo.
Oh, Tombo coming out with the right at Scooter as well. Jeez. Is that for vision? So did the Humper get hold up just enough for Tombo to do an overcut on Humper?
It certainly looks it. But I think Tombo's going to be really hurt in about 6 laps time. As Apex goes up inside, I think Tombo just left him a little bit of room there. Could see that coming a mile away.
But Tombo's finding back there going, hey mate, remember I'm still here.
Well, the problem is that little Alpha won't have the strength to get, to keep that Super at bay on the straights because it has some enormous speed compared to the Alpha.
Spidey's actually going to help Zoo and Scooter as well.
Oh, Apex sideways into the corner.
Oh. MR troubles.
How did Apex pull that off? Oh, jeez, these boys just surprise me week in, week out.
We'll look a bit up further. Oil's actually starting to, it's just swapped around, but Oil on the soft tyres is putting the pressure on Seckers, which has allowed Goat to pass. And now we've got a couple of Fangit guys just trying to give it to Seckers at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how this folds out.
I felt like that happened in race 2 there between Baggers and you there, Lucky. Oh, there we go. The truth comes out. I thought so.
No comment.
Thought that was going on. Baggers made it very difficult to pass, and somehow he just lifted off when you were right there.
Again, private conversation required. Let's move on. The Pup's still out in front. Squiddy doing a great job in second. Seckers just on the hard tyres, holding his own, and we know the McLaren's pretty good on its tyres. And probably do an extra lap on softs compared to some of the guys around him, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, Seckers has gone to the point of no return, so that was the end of last lap. So Seckers is definitely on the one stop, and by the looks of it, because Goat's right on his tail, yeah, it's going to be emulating him, I believe, because the Merc, you can probably fill me in a little bit more there, Lucky, but the Merc has got this very similar tyre wear, or a lot better tyre wear than the VW, and can probably do potentially 8 laps in softs.
Yeah, look, I think 7's the optimum. So if Seckers goes for the undercut, which he probably will, I'd say Goat really needs to get a wriggle on at this point in the race.
The thing is, though, with those two boys ahead of him, you've got Pup and Squid ahead of these two guys. They're on the softs, but they're only out in front by about 6 seconds. They're still nowhere near a pit stop ahead yet. And Squid's even closer at 4 seconds gap to Seckers. So those guys in front really need to get going to make their softs work.
Yeah, absolutely. Pit stop's about, 11 and a half, 12 seconds around here, so they need to put their heads down and go.
But also, even with that a little bit of lead, because often we come into Squid comes completely off. He's completely fallen off the back of Pup there, so I don't know what happened with Squid. I was trying to thought far out.
Well, you know. Not sure what we're watching, but Goat's really putting the pressure on Seckers now, so and Oil just tucked in behind. Goat gets the move done. It'll be a Fangit sandwich there for poor Seckers.
I don't think he wants that to happen.
It's the worst place to be.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, you got the battle for P3 there, Seckers and Goaty, and then you got battle for 10th. Scooter and Zoo still going hammering Dong right at the back there. So 2 great races happening here with those boys. I don't think there's much battling else going on there. Where's Humper? So Humper's got around. So Humper's caught on the back of Corbin here. CCH, as he just gets an absolute run. Corbin must be on those hard tyres compared to Humper being on the softs. So what is Humper's strategy? Is he going to do 8 and 8 there, Dodgy?
By the look of it, yeah, he's going to have to do the 8 and 8. He did do the hard lap 1, so he's got no choice now. While the Alpha is good and it could potentially do the whole lot on softs, it does tend to get a bit slippery after about lap 10 or 11. So you're mad if you don't do a 2-stop now.
Go from the outside to the inside, gets it done, and Tombo's right there to get it done on Corbin. Corbin loses 2 places in 1 corner. Unfortunate there.
Well, Apex needed to get that done, didn't he? Because if you're going the 2-stop, you can't get caught up in traffic, can you? So it can ruin your day very quickly.
No, absolutely. He needs to make up a stop now to Seckers and Goat. So between Seckers at the moment, he's got about 7 seconds. So he needs to get up to Seckers, because if Seckers one stop, there can't be a gap between them.
Did all 3 of them just hit the wall there?
Yes, they did.
It looked like all 3 hit the wall on the last corner.
They did. They all did. Looking for that extra millimeter. But with that, this is race position, right? So where everyone pops out, because everyone's stuck with their strategies, where they pop out is where they're going to be on the track. So the closer that Apex gets, it's closest it's going to be to Seckers' battle for P3.
He's got 3.3 to Nux at the moment, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah, and I think Nux is going to be out there a bit longer, so...
The guys in front, something's happened to CJ, he's just lost a second.
Ferrari's looking at 9 or 10.
Oh, no, it's just his tyres.
Yeah. He's lost a second.
Front left is asking to be changed.
These hard runners are now going faster than the soft runners in front of them. They're closing in quick.
Oh, I think we should jump in battle for Seckers. Goat just doing Braille and Sex behind there. Just make sure, hey mate, I'm here. I need that extra points to catch up, close down on the championship. And you know what? With their speed that they're going and that crossover that Dale said, they're going to be flying in the back of Squid very quickly.
They'd be praying that Squiddy pits pretty quickly, I reckon.
I would be. Squid's... Oh, I don't know. Squid could do one more lap. But it'd be on Reds.
He's doing another lap.
He's going around one more time.
Oh
Squid.
my god.
Squiddy's going again.
And
He's got
so
about 1 mil left.
And Goat... Oh, sorry. Oil's in for, I'm guessing, hards to the end now. They're lucky.
Yeah, I would say he's done the reverse strategy of what I did. So, yeah, I did 10 and 7, and he looks like he's going 7 and 10. So, let's see how it plays out. But, definitely better showing for him in this race compared to the last race.
Definitely not last. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, I think we should jump on board with the teammates here. Okay, maybe that was a wrong time to join with Apex as he gets the move done on Nux. You would have had your heart in your mouth there, Dodgy.
I wasn't watching ZD, and I was hoping you weren't going to put the curse on him, but we'll wait and see.
We missed it on stream because I wasn't sure who the teammates were.
Humper did get around, and I think... sorry about that, I got caught in...
it's left Nux vulnerable to Tombo here now too. He's under attack, and I think Tombo's got it done.
Yeah, he has, but I think we should jump on board for this battle for P2. That the lap traffic of Squid has definitely closed up Seckers and Goat, as Squid's just got a little bit wide on the big banky boy there. Go look for a little bit of the shallow line as they come up to this hairpin corner here. Seckers looking on the outside. Goat's going to take the optimal line here, and Squid goes deep and opens the door for Seckers and Goat to go over through so they can resume this battle for P2.
And look who's just snuck up behind there.
Oh, that was close.
And I think, and also I think Squid gave Humper a bit of a tap there on the apex. So, yeah, like nothing bad happened there. And look who's come knocking on the door as well. Look, Apex Humper has come from nowhere. He's gone miss squid and he's caught up to both Seckers and Goat. So this battle's just going to get just heating up for the rest of the race here.
So I'd say Humper is about still 2 laps away from pitting, and his tyres on the front, the front 3 are almost identical.
Yeah, it's not a lot between them, is there really?
How does he do that? Like, that's just
Saying that Humper is on softs, the other 2 guys are on hards.
Yeah, I think Humper is going to be, if he can just make a move in, or he's going to make a massive indentation on the lead for these boys. I think he can do an overtake because he's lapping the 59s consistently. Oh jeez, how do these boys do it?
There'll be a crossover though, won't there? Because Humper, you expect him to go longer than those 2. Obviously, they're going to stop around lap 10, and then they'll be on the better tyre. So it's I don't think this one's done yet.
Oh, not really. Humper, if he comes in on 9, there's no losing on those softs.
Oh, and Humper just has a look on the inside as well. It just shows you the difference between the grip there. Humper just on the big bank boy just gets the move done on the inside of Goat there and just drives away with it. And then Goat, I think, very smartly.
Yeah, not fighting.
Yeah, not fighting, because I think he realizes that Humper is in. And look at this run he gets in Seckers coming up on this thing. I wonder what Seckers going to do. Seckers actually looks like he's currently Humper looking left and right, looks back left, looking around the outside, gives Seckers a bit of a punt there.
And around
the outside.
The outside, and gets the move done.
Oh, the Buffalo Girls.
Wow, what a move by Humper there. And can he go all the way on softs there, Dodgy?
No. They're all 1 pit stop to go.
And also Tombo just does a nice late move on Goat for P3, so Goat losing 2 places in less than a lap.
Yeah, advantageous there by Goat. He sort of got Tombo. Goat got sort of hung out to dry a little bit, and Tombo just seized the opportunity, didn't he? Good.
Sure did, and I'm surprised by Humper that too. This is going to be livening up for the last. Oh, Seckers touches the grass there, and Tombo is slowly reeling in Seckers here. I think the crossover is just not there. Seckers in the consistently in O2s on hards, and Tombo in the low 2 minutes. Looks on the inside of Seckers, had to lift off a little bit there. Looks on around on the inside of Seckers, brakes a little bit early, brakes just giving him room there. So this nose to tail stuff is, as Seckers does not want to relinquish P2.
I'd say Tombo's going to pit either this lap or next lap, but I think they all are. But he's on softs, and the guys he's battling are on the hards still. So
I think
still something to play out here.
Seckers would be mad if he doesn't pit if Apex does, because Apex will be coming back out on softs, and while Seckers is doing these hard laps, Apex is just going to increase that lead when it all lines out after the last stop, providing he doesn't get caught in traffic.
I'm telling you right now, Seckers is in the start. Seckers is going to be in. I think Tombo's definitely in. Goat's going to be in. Tombo won't be doing another lap on this.
Nah, he'd be mad.
He'll be mad. And just give Seckers a little bit of touch there. So Apex in, Seckers in, Tombo in, the lead, all the leaders in. I think Pup's staying out, doing the 2 stops, still on soft. So Pup will be on lap 16 to do his hard stint there. So he needs to start running.
I don't know if the guys had to top up fuel at all, but Apex seemed to get out a bit further in front there too.
Yeah, Seck's just taking a little bit of touch there. I think Seck's burning a little bit more fuel. Just didn't have the luxury that I had where I could just save fuel for the first 3-4 laps and then push towards the end.
Pup's on his softs. 7 laps to go. Will those softs last in the Sylvia? That's a big question.
I think Pup's going to be in on lap 16, in the lap 16 and doing 1 lap on.
So retards for last. That would make sense.
Oil's there as well.
Yeah, so oil's got the most amount of fuel. I mean, it shouldn't be a fuel race, but if it comes down to it, well, he's looking good. But yeah, on Pup, yeah, his tyres are just down to the bumper a little bit, so he's gonna have to stop. The Sylvia's a bit of a surprise for mine. I'm not sure if it got bopped at some point, but it was the car to have a little while ago in Group 4, and just doesn't seem to be performing the way maybe these guys expected it to.
No, that's just Drive 25.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to go there, but yeah. You've gone there, Cook.
Shots fired.
Yeah, well, they did the same with the McLaren, didn't they?
As they're coming down here, we're a battle for P4. The Tombo Oil in back of seconds here, and it's slowly creeping up from the back of Oil here, who's going long and hard. So you're going to see this close battle from behind, and then you're going to see those boys trying to catch up a very good tyre save of Mr. Oil, the man. And also, big shout out to Expat and DH7 in the YouTube comments there. Good to see you guys out there.
No amount of tyre was burned from Oil is going to save those fronts, unfortunately. It's just
I can absolutely vouch for that. He's on trouble straight. But hey, look, it's good to see him in third at the moment, and let's see where he finishes up.
Behind seconds, that's all I care about.
Well, that's already happened, so yeah. He just sidestepped them all. Well done, Oil.
Very smart racing there by Oil, and just letting the boys going through. It's like, yep, my race is not with you.
Still plenty to play out here though, but I'm with you. I think Apex has got this one, barring any mistakes, and I'm not putting a commentator's curse on there, I hope dodgy, but he's looking pretty good. The real interest is playing 3rd, 4th and 5th.
Yeah, Goat just giving Tombo a little bit of a hurry up there around the big banky boy.
I think it's either maybe saving grace for Apex that these 3 are together back in 3rd, 4th and 5th, because their rear view mirrors are full and all they're worried about is not letting these guys past as well. So that's going to be a help to Apex. I'm not 100% sure how the McLaren's tyres act towards the end of this soft stint. I'm going to think there's no drop off from McLaren either. As Tombo shows the nose, doesn't pull it off though.
Yeah, there is a drop off.
There is. There you go.
There is a drop off.
It's a drop off. I drove the Super in the first half of the season, and the Group 4, surprisingly, even when its tyres are quite warm, you can still maintain decent pace. So Tombo should still be able to stick it to these 2, I reckon.
Yes, as Humper just slowly creeping in on Pup there. Pup just is soon going to have a whole mirror load of Apex, and he comes in. Just look at the line difference. Humper can just hold so much more corner speed compared to Pup. I feel like that Sylvia is just a sitting duck.
Well, Humper currently holds the fastest lap at 59.4. He's about 3/10 up now, and he's only on the 2nd hot lap of this stint. So
and just got it done.
Yep, I would expect.
Oh, the Pup! Oh, Pup! Oh,
what was that?
Forcing the issue. Humper is not gonna like that. He probably has one finger in the air, I believe, if I remember the hot head of Humper. And he has a look at let's look again. Pup on very worn soft areas. Humper just gets an amazing run out of the big bang boy. Pup thinks better of it, and Humper just takes over the race.
I think by the way he caught up, I think Pup lifted and let that in, and think he might be in a bit of bit of error there.
Yeah, it looked like a redress.
Yep.
So, well done, Pup. He realised he might have done the wrong thing, so better be safe than sorry sometimes.
I just can't get away from this battle for P3. These guys
That's
are
a
just...
cracker, isn't it?
Yeah, they're absolutely fighting hammer and tongue here. It's great to see three different guys, different driving styles as well, just battling out for a position.
Six just does his best lap of the race with a 59.9, and so yeah, they're not far off the mark, are they?
I think Pup's going to be struggling to reach lap 16 the way it's going before he does his one lap on hards. I think he's going to have to do about 2 at least.
Oh, maybe 3.
Yeah, he's really losing that front left.
Jeez. It's almost criminal.
I'm not sure how many cars could do the one lap on hards. I know if I was going for the 2-stop, I was going to have to do 3 or 4 just to make sure I could get the softs through. And I'm pretty sure some of those mid-rear cars are the same. But, and the FRs. So.
Seconds looks on the outside of Pup. Pup just breaking that. Oh, good!
Tombo.
Seconds.
Oh, and just they're all there.
Great, nowhere to go.
Oh, teammates helping each other out, I think, there.
That'd be the first time we've seen that wheel to wheel.
Oh, no, definitely not. No, the first time we have. That's probably the second time we're seeing it tonight.
Wait till next week.
Yeah, it'll be all on next week, won't it? The bump drafting.
Yeah, we'll keep next week for next week. As it's an all nose to tail here.
Happy to have a 7th gear.
Oh,
Pup goes into dirt.
Is he gonna still be in their way as they come over the hill? Yes, he is.
Yeah, it is. Second's got no way. Pup just gonna make a very shallow entry as it breaks.
Oh, that's hurting.
Dirty tires and it takes out his teammate into the wall. Pup, what are you doing? That's how you do it.
The run. This has really helped Seckers out there, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Just got the little jump. He'd be smiling in that rig of his, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely. It's just that buffer, 1 second buffer. That's all he needs. He can just now focus on his braking markers in the optimal line and let these guys battle out. Because he must know that Goat and Tombo goes wide. We've lost Squid, unfortunately. Thanks, Squid, for playing. Had a disconnect, so we've just lost one of the boys. And Goat move on Tombo.
Goat's up purple at the moment, so it'd be interesting to see how many of these boys are on purple.
Jeez, Goat's up purple.
He's got slightly better tyres than Seckers, so what's he got? 8/10 of a second? Let's see if he can close it down. It's been fantastic racing between those three, hasn't it?
Absolutely, they've been nose to tail almost the whole race, other than Pup getting a bit tangled in there. That seems to have spread them out a little. Now these guys, Goat and Tombo, to help each other out to catch Seckers. I'm not sure. Well, Tombo's got the tyre for it, so they should be able to make it happen. Meanwhile, Apex has got a almost 4-second lead there. It was 2 seconds until they caught up with Pup. Stop looking at his tyres, Eddie.
I'm just looking at everyone's tyres at the moment. It's just, it's margins, right? It's all, especially being at the top end and the back end of the this season. It's all about these little margins. Where can you get?
Knox is going in again. Pup's in again.
Interesting. Knox saved it till last.
Yes, he's going to do the 2 laps on the hard.
Knox gets in front of Zoo and Pup behind Zoo.
Yeah, so that's worked out right for the Ferrari there, isn't it?
It has. Yeah,
I'm not sure that was his original plan. Speaking to him earlier, but
No.
he's played that on the fly, and well done to him. If he can hold on to 5th, that's a pretty good result, I would have thought.
Goes a little bit deep there.
Zoo is on worn softs, but I think worn softs and fresh hards are very compatible.
Yeah,
Again, I think we should jump on board for this battle for P3. Tombo all over the back of Goat there is just giving a push just before the braking zone there.
Tombo doing his best impersonation of the worst pest you've ever met. At the moment, he's really putting the pressure on. So, and yeah, from first experience, that Super is it's quite a machine. So he's definitely got the equipment under him. Let's see what he can produce.
Well, I think the Tombo being the pest to the constant pest,
Yes.
who with Goat this progresses back up season on the back of on the back of Segas, as you can see right now, just using that slip on the McLaren. So it's good to see that Goat getting some of his something in return.
Yeah, Sega's just dropped a wheel out of that left-hander there, which is opened the gap a bit. So, sorry, Tombo. Yeah, hopefully he can get back on the back of these two and make it a 3 battle for 3 going to the final lap.
It's no mean feat for Goat to try and get around Seckers. They're probably on the same tyre, looking like they're going to finish on the rims at the moment with 2 laps to go. I'm sure if they got two laps left in it. But, geez, I think the McLaren might have a bit more power than the AMG.
Oh, Goat just giving a bit of a serve there.
He's just saying I'm still here. Bit of a reminder, we're still racing. Don't get too comfortable. But no, it's going to come down to this last lap, isn't it? I know the McLaren seems to struggle a little bit in the first sector, but from there on, it's an absolute weapon.
It's the lower gears where it absolutely struggles. And then once you pass gear 3, then you're like, okay,
yeah,
I can start using the power and tyre wear. So yes, so Nux getting away from Zoo. And Goat all the back of second.
Bit too eager there from Goat.
Oh, and picks up a penalty as well.
Yeah, well, that's that done.
Is he going to lose a position to Combo as well?
Not seen a penalty here all week.
Yeah, so it looked like he got both front tyres just on the wrong side of that curb on exit, and that's probably what activated that.
Where is the penalty burn zone for this?
It is actually into the braking zone for the hairpin. Just after the big banky. Just in that, where that pit lane is for the shorter version of the track. Yeah, so it doesn't hurt that much, but I would say Tombo would be pretty excited seeing that hanging over the top of Goat's car at the moment.
So we've got 2 races on as well. So battle for 6th place. Scooter on very used softs versus Zoo on the rims. So we've got a great battle for P6 here. And Scooter just has the drive coming out of that first boat, but can still hold on. But again, it's harder to keep up. I think we should stay on board with battle for P2.
And just while we're point out Nux in that Ferrari. Got the 58.9 on the fastest lap.
That's just silly. Stop. Well done, Ness.
Let's stop now.
Yeah. No. That's why they're Division 1.
Goat's got no tires. Oh, Goat just stands it on the inside of Seckers, giving him 2 touches.
It's a bit untidy there from the gate. He might be a bit frustrated behind that windscreen there.
As Tomo just muscles him out as well.
Oh, wow. It's the most paint swapping I've seen through these guys in one race.
Yeah, there's a bit of a scoreboard pressure there. He just knows that he needs to start beating seconds there just to have a chance in the final race. So, yeah.
We've got
Yeah,
Apex
it's
just
also the
coming
track
through
for it,
now
isn't it?
to cross the finish line, coming around the last corner through the last complex.
Oh,
Bugger
so
all left
Apex,
in fuel.
the Apex is human. He actually does do 2 minutes on soft. So, congratulations, Apex, crossing the line there. Circus in P2, Tombo crossing the line in P3. Great, unfortunately, with that penalty. P4, Nux, is he going to set another purple? Don't do it, Nux. Yeah, thank you. In P5, Scooter getting around
Oh,
Zoo for P6.
he missed out by what? 3/100ths on his own best lap. So, yeah,
Yes,
good
Zoo
job.
finished off on nothing after an incident in lap one. Pup P8, Corbin P9, and Oil My Blood, the Scirocco coming in 10 place there.
Yeah, it was a pretty hard track for the Sirocco, this one, unfortunately.
As it
And
comes
there it
across
is.
the
And
line.
we did lose Squid from a disconnect earlier on, so 10 to cross. Well, gentlemen, is that pretty much what we expected there?
Yes,
It was cracking
Humper.
racing. I'll give you that.
There
I,
was some
I,
good stuff.
I thought Humper would have a clean sweep, so it was actually a surprise to see Goat take out race one and Humper take out race two.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a big job for those two coming up from the rear of the field, both of them. And they managed to get past everyone. So it was a great job. Shout out to the podium. Tombo, no mean feat for you to be up there either, buddy. That was a great job in the Supra on a controller. Next week, ZD, how's it going to be?
It's going to be a tough race.
Tough
It's going to be
race?
a very tough race at Daytona. I think
Are
50
you
laps if I'm
lying?
Yes.
100%.
ZD,
Uh,
I've raced that McLaren at Daytona only last
Mm.
season, I think it was. I know what that thing's going to do.
Yeah, with the
Perhaps
Golf.
do it
uh,
in reverse. He'll be
Yeah,
fine.
uh,
The McLaren needed help though. Remember, the McLaren needed a boost from the what was it?
Yep,
What was the Volkswagen?
yeah,
Was it?
exactly. The
No, the
Suzuki.
Suzuki. That's
Suzuki.
right. The
Or
Suzuki.
McLarens. If you had a McLaren and McLaren, it worked well too.
Yeah, but like no one else drives a McLaren in Div 2. I've got my good teammate
We got a
in the
Honda.
Honda. Um,
The closest thing we got is that
Well, and
Volkswagen.
what do you
Maybe you
reckon
guys
for
should
next
pair
week,
up.
Lucky? How are you going to go in the V-Dub?
Oh, look, I'd be, I'll wait till the drop rounds come, but I'd be happy just to sit behind Zeddy and hopefully that's enough. But in all honesty, I've never driven the bug around Daytona, so we'll see how it goes. It's going to be an exciting finale to the season, and may the best man win.
Yes, absolutely. Well, speaking of best men, Dale, thank you very much for tonight on doing a double stint on visuals.
All good. Just apologies for the
Yeah,
delayed
you're
audio
welcome,
in this
Dodgy. No
race.
worries.
yeah,
And for coming in late, Lucky and Zeddy, both of you, this was an impromptu stream. So thank you very much, gentlemen. For now, I will say good night, and I'll let you fellas say good night, and have fun next week.
No, thanks, Dodgy. Thanks for having me, and yeah, what an enjoyable race. And Zeddy, all the best for next week, mate.
yeah, no worries. Thanks, mate, and all the best to you. And thank you so much. And we'll see you next week for our final round at Daytona.